we living, boys? Today we're playing Oner'S Briar build, Sundered Sky, Ravenous Hydra, and a Boar. Alright, let's see if we can cook with the Oner build. Luckily, this time we actually have a W start in their jungle. If we get away with this, and a top laner ward, we might be blessed. Their Jarvan technically could have been at our blue buff if they walked bottom side, but I think it's more likely that he just started his blue buff. Let's hope, at least. I like that my team wanted to invade this game. I wouldn't have invaded against Urgot Blitzcrank myself, but I mean, he literally typed it. He said, "We invade because we're different," and clearly we are. Now, before this minion wave crosses, you need to pull these Krugs far enough to where they can't see it. My Lux did get hooked there, but I don't have Q, so I'm basically non-existent in a gank. Just gonna hope for the best. I think it's very realistic that Jarvan tries to answer him seeing that his Raptors are gone by going for my red side, so let's just recall, take this, buy this, and send it. When you find that happens, you assume that enemy jungler goes here, and then you would go to his top side to catch him, and as you can see, perfect prediction here. Nice. And that's why he doesn't just go to my bot side, right? Because he assumes I'm already hitting those camps. I'm gonna flash on him, see if we can just cook up. No, we can't. It's a waste of my flash, but we got his flash, so 1 for 1. Nice. Does that make sense, right? If I take his bot side as he comes through here, right? He thinks that I'm already here. So he doesn't want to walk to the camp that I'm on and risk, what the hell? I stored the bite? He doesn't want to risk it, go to where I'm at, and then get kind of in a rough spot. I myself should have maybe went to, I don't know. I want to set myself up to go for his level 4 Raptors, but it can be a little risky to do so because both teams know that that camp is valuable. And you can see this guy's on a fresh recall, my mid laner isn't, and their bot side's starting to step up. So I'm going to just path to their bot lane, see if I can get something cooking. No. This guy on my stuff? Or this? No, he's not. He could be on the Gromp, technically. I'm not going to fully check it. I don't like the idea of that. Alright, we found him. I can just go towards mid here, take a really weird walk, but this guy needs to flash. I get to the queue. No. Buffer E into Jarvan. We're gonna bait Morgana to walk towards us, maybe? Got the camp? No, he's gonna EQ me here in a second. I buffered W2, auto Q auto. My mid's late as hell, but I think he actually cleans it. Nice. Is that not a passive res? Did Morg get the kill? Oh, Morg got the kill. I don't think there was a lot else to do there. We did, in fact, get the level 4 Raptor, so that's badass. But yeah, I don't think there's much to do differently there. I could have at some point just sent it WQ on Morg, but I don't think that we live following that play if we go so far, especially if we get Q'd under turret, we just insta-die, so I'm okay with this. My mid did walk a little late. He, again, oh wow, he actually did my Gromp that time that I didn't check it. Look at that. He didn't mostly want to fight because he hadn't recalled yet, and she was on a recall, but you could see, man, that Briar with Conqueror early game can cook. People have this like weird idea that Conqueror Briar's weak. I'm like, okay, do your thing, man. Like, yeah, PTA is cracked. That doesn't mean Conqueror is bad, though. But nice. We're doing pretty good. I'm just going to send this dragon here because there's not many other things to do here. My next level 4 camp is my Raptors. And then my Krugs should still be level 1. Or are still level 1. So I want to likely look for dragon, crab, Gromp, raptors. Or I could skip the Gromp and just go raptors, Krugs here. And then leave myself open for like a faster topside play here. I kind of like going to the raptors, but maybe I go his red buff since I have mid-prep. Their mid laner just pivoted to topside, so I'm going to see if I can just punish them for that. I see. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to likely dive bot. She's going to ult, and we're going to try and cancel that with Q and then live. It's pretty tough for us to live, but try. He actually went 1 for 1. What a goat. Not level 6. He hasn't ulted the wave yet. I'm getting there. Nice. Gonna hold Q. Wait for him to use a spell. Nice. Shouldn't die here. We're good. Their Blitz and Jarvan could be here. I think I lost the invade timer, but I'm gonna greet it because you know that's what Logan Jungle does. I'm so blessed. It's insane. Late kill the Krugs. Don't fully charge and kill the little Krugs in case Jarvan is standing behind that Blitz. You don't want to lose that and get hooked. Nice. I should have fully charged my E under turret, but I didn't. I am a little worried about my topside getting taken, but I'm just going to greet it, I guess. Just pray for the best. Oh, Jarvan actually went bot to punish me. I felt like there might have been a chance that he might have stayed topside, and that's why Blitz didn't engage on me here. But no, he actually took the bait, went bot, and is super behind now. Nice. That's a really bad play on his end. Because it... Ooh, okay. I guess he did get this. He must have gotten this a long-ass time ago because we're here as it respawns. So this is actually a level 7 camp instead of level 4. So he must have done that when he was topside. I'm not for sure if he got the Krugs before that topside thing then. I mean, I can definitely just walk here. We should just win this, not gonna lie. He took the ult. Nice. We're gonna ult inside of his ult. Call it a day. Looks like Jarvan's kind of getting tapped here. Slide back, smite. Maybe I should have canceled my ult on Urgot, but I like the damage. Like, sure, getting a kill would be cool. I like the damage, though. Because they most likely just can't play for grubs anymore, flat out. You assume that he's hitting his Gromp right now? Yep. Nice. If I was a better player, I could have killed the Gromp too. We would have to dive on next wave. And it's kind of scary to do so. Plus, like, you do kind of care more about the grubs. But this is what it is. Oh my god, movement bait of the year. Tap E, pray that he kills in time to get Conqueror? No. That's okay. That, you definitely shouldn't die there. I'm not going to lie. Either Aatrox gets turret aggro, or he kills in time for you to get Triumph as you walk out of the turret. But either way, that's one of those plays that's like, yes, I died. Does it matter? Not really, because if you just look at that, we went 1 for 1 on the kills, but Aatrox got his wave in, and then is getting another one. Right, so Aatrox's game is completely free and easy and awesome, and my game, I'm still far ahead, right? We killed Jarvan and then killed his top laner. So Jarvan got a little bit of timer to farm during that downtime of mine, but the amount of things that he has to do with that time is like pretty low. He doesn't really have much to do on the map with that. This is one of those times that my team is like hard forcing a fight. I'm going to prioritize myself a little bit there by just making sure that I kill the second grub, and then I'll ult in later. Nice. It's my W2 to kill this fast. I doubt he still walks, but if he does, try and put him into the wall real quick. They're 80 carries here. That guy insta-died. I think we're just cooked, man. I don't think we can do this. They're 80 carries here. I would love to get that crab, though. That's not that crab. Oh my god, Morgana's still walking here. Wow. Well, we get a full turret off that. Jarvan died, so he likely goes to Dragon immediately here. Or at least his bot side. Yep, alright, so he's on bot side. I'm just going to clear down to Dragon. I would never skip camps in this position. Dragons are important, but if they're not doing it, then who cares? Right? Like, they are not doing the dragon, so I don't have to walk to it. I can just take my time. Now, as they're starting to pressure it, you can see that maybe you start, you know, hovering a little bit more. Maybe you don't go to wolves. Maybe you go to, like, blue buff so you stay close. But with Lux stepping up, she might be able to get you the info on this to let you play it. Make sure that Jarvan didn't EQ over the wall is good. They're starting to look now. The more camps I get, the better. If I can get like level 9 plus this blue buff. Oh my god, this guy just sent it on my boy. Try and put him into the wall. Nice, good save. Blitzcrank slows himself, by the way. Akshan can revive a full team. Blitzcrank slows himself. How crazy it's to be Blitz. Nice. Someone might need to TP top because of this guy pushing, but that's not my job, right? I just have to do my job. Huge. His Raptors seem a little risky. Instead of going for his Raptors now, I'm going to go to my Grump, finish my full clear, then I'm going to attack his top side, likely. I just want to be more prepped for the Rift Herald. I don't really care too much about taking one more of his camps. If I was a different champ that could take that camp while walking away, like Zed, like you would have more option to do that, but not this time. Briar doesn't like sneaky camp real fast until later. Okay. I do think that crab is still up, but I would like to try and get level 10 while we wait to see where Blitz is at. Now, while I start that sentence, Blitzcrank shows top. They're going to ward this bush at some point. This one is definitely warded. A little bit scared to look just yet. Do want to wait a hot second. My W like that, check that bush so we know that no one's in there. I mean, that's just it, right? He was about to Q me. That would have sucked. Check the bushes real quick. Nice. Jarvan is looking. Urgot's pulling the wave so that he doesn't just get dove. We can just step up on this guy. We might buffer EQ and then ult. Yep. But even if he does that, we kind of have the damage to just kill him anyway. Definitely going to take a buff, though. Come on now, we're not leaving no buffs. Huge. I do have double smite, so life's okay. I don't even feel the need to actually hit Blitzcrank from this position, because Blitzcrank can't stop us from doing Rift Herald, and Rift Herald's more important than killing Blitz. Dude, I'm kind of cranking 90s right now. Is the owner build cooking or what? Next play seems like it's going to be a fight over this crab. So I'm going to early recall and get my item before that. I know I'm doing this a little bit out of order. I think owner went Sundered Sky, Merc Treads into Tiamat, and then Caulfields for Ravenous, but forgive me, I see an item spike and I take it. Try and get level 11 before the crab fight, because you know that it's about to go crazy. You see Jarvan is in bot lane, and again, that's why Jarvan's falling off so hard, is because he keeps trying to make plays rather than just taking farm. Like, don't overzealously force the comeback. Just let it be natural. My boy got hooked. Goodbye. And that's the natural comeback. Yeah, more of it at least. They look like they're heading to gank bot. Someone's TPing top that looks like Urgot, so they're splitting for a 3-man here. They're going 4 there, so they have no one bot side. They're still diving. I feel like I can put an ult straight here. Oner did the same ult, and it hit. Nice. Juke that. Buffer W2 into his EQ. Space away from MF. Oh, just kidding. Save my W just in case I got a flash W. Make sure this guy dies. He wants to counter flash into our base. Or our side of the map. I think we'll be just alright. You slow yourself, bro. He's going to buffer E into me, so we're just going to E him into it. If he doesn't buffer E, he still goes into the wall. Blitzcrank slows himself, bro. What the hell? Check and see if they got any vision in here. Nothing. They're definitely sending it on Akshan. He flashes. Like, we could definitely try and save him here. Oh, he is so dead. I got to buffer E into the fear that's likely coming. Hop over the wall, see if I can bait them away. We're definitely cooked. No. Yeah, we're cooked. We don't have any sauce there. They pulled everyone, man. It is what it is. We can get our mercs, though. Okay. Nice. Yeah, let's see what we can do. See what we can do. I mean, they definitely get dragon. That kind of sucks. To be fair, like in a less risky world, you just let Akshan die, you call it a day, right? But you know what I'm saying, man? Sometimes you gotta send it. Whatever, I'll make it work. They're going to get it, but can I hit an ult on them? And then maybe something good happens. Blitzcrank is looking to hook me from over the wall. Once he steps close enough, we're going to definitely do that. We're gonna slide over the wall. Ravenous Hydra W2, hit a smite to slow him down during his fast-moving phase so that when he solo goes slow, Blitzcrank slows himself. I don't know if you guys have heard me say that, but Urgot's coming through. We're going to buffer E into his E to cancel his. W upwards to make sure that we don't go to Urgot there. I might have to take the death just for the boys. Briar went backwards? What's that about? Did I input that? I don't think I did. Oh my god. Give me hop back. Excuse me. Sorry. What if, though? What if they were right there? Nice. Otacon's up in 30, so I'm going to take his top side. Nice. Trevor's almost on second item, but we're kind of gassing past that. Alright, nice. Now, on to the Bork. So, I'm not going to make the same mistake twice, right? I see Akshan dying. Take my recall, man. 25 AD. Talk to me about that. How does that 25 AD make you guys feel? He's going to turn and try and get a kill before he dies. That's likely just Otacon given, but we're not going to give it. We're going to play for it. Truly, in the solo queue manner, we will never give anything for free. Yep, we're coming. We got time to waste, right? We want them to do the whole thing, then play for the drop. So we got time. We don't want that to happen, that's for sure. We'll make a wall. Their jungler's dead, so technically they can't even do this because I'm here. Look at this noob. What's this guy doing? Buffer E when you can. No, you don't have to anymore. Go for a Sundered Sky proc before you E this time. Send it, hit Blitzcrank, unfortunately. It is what it is. Try and dodge her next Q. There we go. Smite slow him down again. We've been here before, right? We know what happens to this Blitz here in a moment. Nice. Now we'd hit this. There's 2 Otacons alive. Kidding. It's just 2 icons. My Kate shouldn't recall. There's no reason to recall from this position. Wait, they have 2 dead. They can't play for this anymore. Our Rift Herald that we dropped is steadily split pushing. Life is good. Let my support get the last hit on that ward. It is crazy that Otacon's leaving the game, man. This has been one of my favorite objectives. Felt like it actually like made the game so different and unique. But cheers to Riot doing something else like this. Nice. We could definitely look. My boy is cooked. This Lux is hook fodder. Once he buffers E, I will buffer E. Make sure that he goes into the wall. That's like your single counterplay to Urgot is E into E.
There you are. Welcome back.
Oh shit, you got it, bro. You got it. See if they're over this wall. No one? Oh, found him. Their team is going to ram 4 people at us really quick. And with Akshan no TP, this is going to get a bit scary. Unless an Aatrox moment is found. He black shielded someone else? Oh no, he didn't. I thought he had though. No wall. Auto to get more HP. You have a lifesteal item. It's going to get painful here in a second. Nice for them. Whatever, I'll die for the team. Bring it home. Thank God. Don't have to. Oh, shit. Chill out, brother. Can't hit too easily, huh? Try to bait him to flash to me so I can just buffer E and live. We're going every inhib here. Trying to stand around with my team a little bit and make sure that nothing too bad happens. It is crazy that they're pulling to try and defend here. It's 2v3 currently, and then it'll turn into 4v3 against them. Shout out Jarvan if he gets his 50-50. He's a real one. I'm giving them counterplay, right? I won't even, like, do any checks for him. It is what it is. He gets it, he gets it. Too easy. Oh, Akshan went 1 for 1. Ooh, their top laner is a bit far forward here. That guy is dead. Juke's up. Nice. That should be GG. We almost have Bork. We should just have end here, but let's make sure of it. If he hooks, I would kill him. Oh my god. I'm in a bad spot. Block for me. Do what I can do. You want a Nexus bite? Oh, I didn't get it. GG. Every game ends before we can get Bork. What is going on? Is this just how the build plays out? Nice. I should have honored Lux, man. He might have been hook proof, but it's looking good. Nice. Dude, was Oner cooking, man? He said if you go this build, you win before 3rd item, and he hasn't been wrong yet. Nice. So we are on to the Oner build. Same page, same page. Alright. So yeah, back to it. Oner build. Sundered Sky, Ravenous Hydra, and Bork components were there. We're doing a little Raptor start here. Again, for anyone that doesn't know, Raptor start is all about getting level 5 ASAP. It's kind of like the scaling jungle route. Doesn't give you as many chances to gank as you might like, so if you're someone that likes to gank a ton, maybe you should play, maybe you should be playing like a red start or a blue start. That way you have the extra time between camps, but, you know, it is what it is. Depends on your type of playstyle. If you can manage the extra raptor camp well, then there's a lot of benefit to it, but if you cannot manage the extra, what is this guy talking about? No, I have no clue. If you can't manage the extra raptor camp and they keep getting stolen from you, and you're giving enemy jungler like a lot of value, then you might want to chill out, because that shit can be game losing if you don't manage it well. I have a Jarvan support with Ezreal. They're fighting a ton, and Talon's pathing bot. The odds of Talon diving bot seem pretty high, so I'm going to try and dive the diver here. Walk behind. Hopefully Jarvan has an EQ for me. I can flash for a red buff slow and then auto W2. He just hops over the wall at some point, right? We can keep chasing, but the odds of him living are pretty high here. Unless he gets lazy, of course. Wow, he is not lazy at all. Bro is sending the whole thing. I mean, I can keep checking him. What do you think the odds of him recalling here are? Oh, wow, he actually fully ran the whole way. Now, the reality is that he might go for my raptors because of that. But I'm going to risk it for winning bot lane here. I mean, they know I'm here, right? So MF's going to send it and die here in a moment. Nice, huge. See if I can get my boy over here to get his wave good. Even gonna expend this smite for him, and this is what we call like unfortunate for my raptors, right? Because you know that Talon is taking your raptors in this moment, but look at the wave that you get in bot lane, right? So there's a give and take to it, and you can actually see my Jarvan is such a smart player. He actually goes and just defends these. Now that guy is a game winner, right? I fixed -1. I fixed bot wave, got those minions in, so now they have a better wave state. Talon goes for my raptors, my Jarvan defends them, and with his defense of them, now he can reset to a bot wave that's pushing them, so we both just covered each other. Talon was on 28 farms, so they should be dead. Because full clear 24 plus a crab. You could have just walked to gank as a hen here, because his wave is bad, but I'm going to try and get the same gank anyway while greeting my Krugs. Start sweeping the moment that he would see me. He used E and Q, so all he has is W. Go for a fast burst here. Give him nothing to do. Now walking back to my wolves would take so long, I'm just going to take the recall immediately. And don't lose track of your camps, right? So I did a full clear, and then I did my top 2. So that left me at 36 farm plus a crab, right? So he's on 40 farm, so you know that he did 3 camps. So he's up 1 camp on me. I'm up a winning bot lane, or a head 80 carry, and a head top laner. Now they're starting Dragon to try and pull this. They do have 4v3 here. Oh my god, he got it. I might be able to make it for smite here. Oh my god, we're getting everything. I'm just going to send it on MF. First important target. Buffer W2 into CC, of course. If she is E coming up in a second, this guy get hit. Tap E for the slow, because you know he's going to flay, and then flash. Buffer W2 into CC again. Kind of the key. We can just leave Talon spawned, and what a heist. What a heist. Shout out my carries here. Now this crab insta dies. Life is good. My jungle pet actually trolled on a few autos. I'm not for sure if it dies. So while I'm deciding if it'll die or not, I'm just gonna walk to Gromp and then path back up. Check recall. Now this is one thing that happens often is you lose track of recalls, but you have to remember, right? Talon just died. So you have to recheck his inventory. You realize that he's on a 1350 gold recall. and I'm on, you know, way more than that, right? I'm on like 2,000. So I don't actually need to spend my money to beat him in 1v1. It would be good if I could, but when you see how many camps I have up and a neutral is spawning, right, you have to kind of manage, like, okay, do I want to risk leaving my camps up and dying or getting invaded, or do I just take the recall and make sure that I'm strong? So this is one of those times I'm going to stay on the map despite having 1,000 gold in the pocket, because I'm still stronger than him. And I would even say I'm vastly stronger than him. Now, he could have started these immediately. I gridded the red because if I get one, then I'd get level 7. He's trying to one-tap my support. I can kind of send it. He messed up mechanically, so life is so awesome. What a freebie. And now with him being dead, we can start these. My Jarvan's actually staying with me. That's awesome. Use E here because no one will come contest this. If he contests this, he would instantly die. I don't know, why is the Hens taking a bad trade to make sure that he can get vision of us doing this? Now, going to your Gromp here, if you needed the Krugs rather, if you needed Krugs to get your next item, then you would just go. I don't need them, so I'm just going to take the recall, right? And now, again, this is objectively a really good way to steal Cap's game. I'm going Merc Treads because that's canonical. It's for the build. Right? The build is Sundered Sky, Merc Treads, into Ravenous Hydra, then Ore Components. So I will take a competitive L for my boys. Because I often wonder, how are we living, boys? My bad. Blue buff dies. His red buff should have been up. He did get it. You see he actually has a red buff, so I don't actually need to do anything. He just hopped over this wall, so he likely has to go to the other one. Thank you, Jarvan. You know what? It is what it is. Oh, and he missed the EQ on my crab, man. What are you doing? Not locked. Now, I actually see a minute 30 on Dragon, so instead of going for any ganks or anything like that, I'm just going to send it on a full clear, and then reset for that full clear, and then go to the Dragon with everything spent. Good. I always have ult from this position, and I would always take it. Since the only thing I can really do from this game state is get 2 camps, that's 200 gold, the risk of getting more gold than that is worth it. So, like, if I see a good ult, I would do it. Now, obviously, I don't need ult here. There's nothing there. I'm going to get my cooldowns ticking ASAP because it looks like I'm going to have to defend mid, since Azir will likely fast push, seeing that Ahri roamed. Ahri actually makes it in time for her cannon, I think. Yeah, so I can actually go to my Krugs here and then land on Dragon ASAP. Now, my bot lane is kind of overstaying in this current moment. Can't tell where he's going. I'm just going to put it right there. Nice, I get there. I'm going to fear him during the respawn. We're going to try and kill this guy. Buffer W2, then walk it through. And now we actually get a turret pre-dragon. Extra little bit of gold. Nice. Now we recall, and then we go to the dragon. We're a little bit late, but for them to deal 7,000 damage, it's impossible for them to deal that much. Like, in the amount of time it takes me to walk there, if they were even rushing it, my bot lane and mid would just converge, so they actually have no play here. And you can actually see, right, these two are dead, and this guy's here, and they're MF recalled, so you know that they're not on dragon. So now we're here at perfect time. We can just start this because we have Prio here, and he will get Prio ASAP. Use Sweeper to make sure. There's Zier's taking a cheese roam here to see if he can get player advantage. We are not going to let that happen. If Talon shows on that ward trying to hop over this wall, we would just buffer him into the wall with E. Good. And now again, you see, we prepped our camps last time. Now our camps are prepped again. So as long as my team catches waves, I don't need to, you know, leave my path. If you wanted to, you can always just change the tempo of the game, right? I don't have to take full clear on full clear on full clear on repeat. I can speed up the game and try and go more risky, right? Full clearing is how I know will always be the consistent way to win. But you don't have to win that way. You can just go and fight him. See if it reaches. Oh, Jarvan, what are we doing, man? Nice. Oh! Jarvan's not letting me test, man. I wanted to see if the E actually hits in that. As long as he stays under turret, we're fine. And a cannon for me. What a day. Jarvan might have genuinely just ruined my week with that. If Azir and Talon were here, I would instantly obliterate dead. Life would suck. So let's hope not. Good. Try and take all of Talon's camps. And again, it like likely is better to be taking his camps, but sometimes it's worth acknowledging like the added risk of having your team step up can sometimes come with a side of -20. And, you know, more times than not, it is just very, very conducive to winning to just full clear. Because you just stay so strong. I don't know where that guy's at. Try and get my Ravenous Hydra now. I do want my red, but I do want his red. Like right there, do I just ult that? No, right. My bot side pivoted up, he's far. It's most important to me right now to just get my buffs to help me in the next fight. While I wait for Rift to spawn. But in this particular circumstance, like, I don't really care too much about my red. I care more about the crab. We're just going to send it. GG. You always win before Borg. We're actually speeding up the wins. Now we're winning before Ravenous Hydra. Good job, team. Not bad. Good. That was a pretty surgical game. Not too much to it. Only thing that we could really hope for is just getting that kill onto Talon at level 4, but nice. Huge. Runes, there ain't no Conquer Heal to be done. They insta-died.